cornbread. Not too buttery. It's just the way you sound. You sound like you're black. And she's like, why does that even matter? And she's saying, you know what, I'm white. And he's like, oh, okay, that's good. I was like, excuse you.
Eat your vegetables. Eat your vegetables.
Hi Veggie fam, it's your girl Natasha. If this is your first time here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you can become a part of the Veggie fam too. So in today's video guys, we are going to be eating we're going to be eating some collard greens. We got some sauteed onions. We have some corned beef. We also have some cornbread, and we also have a ginger and lime tea. Okay, so without further ado, guys, we are going to pray for this food, and then we're going to get right into it, y'all. Right into it. Father God, thank you for this food. Please bless the hands that prepared it. I also pray for my subscribers that they're having a blessed and awesome day, Jesus, and that they have food on their table as well. In your name I pray, amen and amen. Okay. So, you guys are probably wondering, like, corned beef, y'all. You have corned beef on your plate. Yeah, like I said before, guys, I do occasionally eat some meat, okay? Every dish that I make does not contain meat in it, but as I've been saying for the past couple of months that, you know, I don't believe in a diet, so let's just dig in, guys. Ooh, cornbread. You guys can go for the first bite. Okay, so I'm gonna get some of these onions, some of the greens. It just had to fall. So, how's my veggie fam doing today? I hope you guys are doing okay. Do a little thumbnail. Or like this. Okay, I think that should be good. But yeah, guys, how's your day going? I hope it's going blessed. I hope you're doing great. These greens. Some cornbread, veggie fam. Some greens. I put some corned beef in it. Really good. I used to have this stuff as a kid. I mean, growing up. I used to have corned beef sandwiches. So good. But yeah, today's topic is this cornbread is like homemade, guys. My special recipe. And I know I don't show a lot of recipes on here because I don't know if people ever want to watch it, so. And it does take a lot to film me cooking. Really good. Am I the only one? Am I the only one who likes to eat like who likes their cornbread like kind of sweet, not too sweet? I don't like that. I don't like the salty cornbread. Not really for me. I like Jiffy's. This is not Jiffy's, by the way. This is homemade. But yeah, today's topic is: should you try to pretend to be someone who you're not, just to please someone else and just to fit in? Like, if someone thinks you're something that you're not, should you just go with the flow? Hope for some ginger limeade, right? Or ginger tea, right? Okay. But yeah, should you try to pretend that you're someone who you're not just to please that other person? And I just strongly disagree with it. You know, and that's just how I felt. Because I mean, a lot of people on here assume that because I'm a mouthful of veggies that I'm automatically vegetarian or vegan or pescatarian or stuff like that. And I'm not like that. I have not been vegan or pescatarian or vegetarian or any of that stuff for a long time now. And even though I may eat like that, like I eat a lot of fish, I eat a lot of seafood, I eat a lot of vegetables, does not mean that I'm going by a particular diet. I don't do keto, I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian. I'm just a weirdo that that loves to eat different food and occasionally eat beef and chicken and stuff like that, occasionally. But I like to focus on seafood because I like to stay in shape. I don't like to eat too much meat. I believe in eating with a balance. I don't believe in diets. I just feel like diets don't work for me. I tried every diet possible. My husband tried keto. I tried being a vegan. And it has, as I was saying for the past few months, that being vegan did not work for me. And I just felt anxiety anytime it would come to eating, because I always have to know, what is that made out of? What if it, it's really stressful. So that's why a mouthful of veggies, sorry, that's my kids, it's not about being vegan, it's not about being vegetarian, it's not about being keto, it's just about eating healthy with a balance. So eat your vegetables, eat a lot of vegetables, because, you know, they're good for you. They have a lot of good things for you. But eat with a balance. You can have your meat, you can have all of the type of stuff. You know, you can also have a piece of cake. Everything is with a balance. Diets don't work because you have to think long term. And that's just me personally speaking. That's how I feel for myself. But to each his own. If you think a diet's working for you, go ahead and do it. But when it comes to me, I don't believe in diets because they just don't work for me. Back to the topic. I really don't think that you should pretend to be someone who you're not just to please somebody. You know, if they don't see you the way you, what I'm trying to say is that you can't just say yes to everything. I mean, if someone says you're ugly, are you gonna say okay? Or you'll never amount to anything, you're a loser? Are you just gonna like do what they say? Like, come on. This isn't high school. All I'm trying to say is that what you think about yourself comes before anybody else. And what you want to do with your life comes before anybody else. Because it's so easy to say, okay, someone's thinking that I'm this and that. Okay, let me go along with it because, you know. But the reality is I'm not. You know? But, yeah. So, you know how I was talking about the other day? I was like saying, talking about like love at first sight. I know people don't literally mean like love at first sight, but the show that I've been watching is called, let me see. Sorry, I'm watching the show and I forgot what it's called. Like, this is ridiculous. This is funny. Let me pull it up on Netflix. Love is Blind. Love is Blind. That's what it's called. So basically, this is what they're doing. So they are planning to make these people get married in 4 weeks. So basically, they go into 2 separate rooms. The rooms, like, you know, like in those shows with the Catholic boxes where you go in there, you tell the pastor, someone in there, like your sins and stuff like that. It's kind of like that. Yeah, so they are put inside of this like room. They have 2 separate rooms where they can't see each other, but they can hear each other. So they have to get to know each other by just like seeing what they have in common. So I guess their whole social experiment is to see if someone can fall in love without being distracted, like by how a person looks, their race, and all the other stuff that usually distracts people from dating someone or marrying someone or falling in love with someone. They just want to prove that you can fall in love with someone without even seeing them. So I think at the end of the experiment, they finally get, if they are talking without, if they're in that room and they're talking and they get to know each other, after that, they get to decide if they want to like meet each other's family and get married and stuff like that. But they only have 4 weeks to do all that. Okay, so that's when they're, I guess, gonna actually get to know each other a little more. But then they have to get married right after. So it's a bunch of people who want to get married. They're getting a little older, and they decide to be in this experiment, to participate in this experiment. So I really think that it is, I don't know. Do you think someone can fall in love? I mean, I already asked you that, but you really think like someone can fall in love by just talking to someone, like without even seeing them? Like, what if you see them and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so not attracted to how they actually look? I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking. But let's see how it goes. I mean, I only watched 2 episodes so far. But is it for real? Do you think it's for real? If anybody has watched it, do you think it's real, or you think it's like, or you think it's like fake? I don't know. I just want to know. But I don't know if I could do that love at first sight. Not love at first sight, but fall in love with someone through like just talking on the phone and stuff. But I mean, eventually, if you guys have a lot in common, you're talking. I don't know if you can really. I don't know if I could fall in love with somebody like through talking through a wall. So I guess it's like, this is like a social experiment. Oh, well, it's probably a good thing. Because a lot of times people, like, if they want to date you, they want to see your Instagram, your Facebook, they want to see what kind of pictures you have. They want to know what race you are and all that kind of stuff. And that's a lot of distractions from actually falling in love. I mean, this generation, since we have so much technology going on, there's a lot of distractions. I think. I don't know. Cause there's one guy on the show, he was like, he had a girlfriend one time, and his girlfriend, he's Mexican, and his parents didn't want him to date another Mexican, even though he liked her. Him and his family came from Mexico, and his family wants the best for him, and they don't want him to suffer, so I guess they don't want him to marry someone just like him. And that's really weird, because a lot of the time when someone is, a lot of times when you're one culture, your family usually wants you to marry into that same culture, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you know, like with me and my husband, everyone was surprised that I was black, because, you know, they're Cuban and stuff like that. And usually you marry like someone in your same race, you know, like black with black and white with white. But I mean, me personally, I don't care about race. If I like your personality and I like how, you know, and I think, and you look attractive to me, you're good looking, of course I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't mind going out with you. So for me, race isn't a big deal, but for some it can be. It was funny because the episode, I was watching the first episode, because I told you I didn't get too deep into this show yet. But the first episode, this guy, they were like talking. This guy was talking to this black girl, and he was like, oh, so are you black? And she said, well, why do you think I'm black? And he said, it's just the way you sound. You sound like you're black. And she's like, why does that even matter? And she's saying, you know what, I'm white. And he's like, oh, okay, that's good. I was like, excuse you. But race is a thing for me. I like all cultures. I like all races. Jamaican, Haitian, Mexican, Cuban, Korean, Chinese, Indian, all that. Race does not matter. Race does not matter. That's so good. This cornbread is so good, y'all. If you're wondering why I'm missing some cornbread though, I don't know if I said this, but I gave my kids some of my cornbread. Go for it, fam. Go for it, fam. It sounds like I said van. Go for it, van. Shrinkage is real, guys. Shrinkage is real. I think this is how long my hair is. But you're probably like, why are you touching your hair while you're eating? Yeah. I love these greens. Now these greens I just got out of a can, because the girl was short on time, but I made the corned beef myself. I made it Jamaican style like I always do. You probably wonder what Jamaican style is, but Probably next time I will show you guys how I do it. If you want to see it, if you don't, then whatever. Well, this cornbread is off the chain too. You need more cornbread, girl? And you know, guys, I was so scared making this cornbread because I was like, please come out fluffy. I pray that this cornbread come out, not this cornbread. I pray that this cornbread comes out fluffy and nice and like crumbly like cornbread, you know? And thank God it did. Nice, moist, crumbly, cornbread. Not too buttery. So good. You guys, gots to try it. You gots to. I got cornbread in my hair, yo. I think it's still there though, but whatever. Sucks 'cause I was doing my hair and I ran out of gel, so it's like. Whatever. I'll mix it around because sometimes it falls to the bottom like that. I mean, the ingredients like separate. Okay guys, so if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and also don't forget to subscribe below. Again, I make new videos almost every single day and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Bye! Guys, these greens and this cornbread, oh, it's so good.